The new year brings with it a new look for Blaine City Council. Combined, Mayor Tom Ryan and Councilmember Dick Swanson have more than 60 years of city leadership. Both are leaving at the end of this month after their terms run out. Mike Johnson talked to both men about their leadership during a time of huge growth in the city.
Mayor Tom Ryan says this is probably one of his final visits to the council chambers as mayor. Ryan served 35 years, first on the Planning Commission as a city council member and then 24 years as mayor.
I originally ran because my uncle had trouble with local government, and he says, Tom, can anybody straighten this out? He was really disgusted. He was from Little Canada.
Ryan says guiding Blaine through a period of exponential growth is his biggest accomplishment, but it didn't start out that way.
You know, I was pretty much elected by a group of people that wanted to stop growth in Blaine. It happened with the Cloud Drive project, and they said, let's just close Blaine up. And well, it didn't take me 2 weeks to figure out that ain't gonna happen.
The city had just 30,000 people when Dick Swanson was first elected to the council in 1993.
It was small town feel. It was the sod fields were still here. The lakes didn't exist.
Now, Blaine is one of the fastest growing cities in the metro with more than 68,000 in population. Ryan says it's headed to 80,000 plus in the near future, eventually enough to pick up more representation in the state legislature. Both men say none of it was possible until engineers figured out how to create neighborhoods out of a flat landscape.
You know, those places would have never had a chance to develop until technology changed, which is moving water out of an area, digging a pond, and moving it back, bringing the water back in.
And Swanson says they managed to grow while avoiding most growing pains.
One of the big accomplishments I think that Tom and I have managed to pull off along with the rest of the councils those times is we managed to go from a small town, feeling town, to the major metropolitan city we are right now, without going through bloodbaths of councils being wiped out and major citizen battles.
Swanson also points to the current improvements underway on 35W as a major accomplishment that was 20 years in the making. He was a supporter of building an extensive trail system, and he served in the North Metro Cable Commission for more than 20 years.
This is a major asset for all the communities involved in North Metro, not just Blaine, but to have this type of facility and the quality of staff we have here to do things like the elections and work with the schools, that's something that not every community has.
Mayor Ryan is known for his work on veterans and senior causes. The Memorial Park across from City Hall is named after him, as is the dining hall at the Senior Center.
And I'll still be cooking their dinners in the summer for picnics, and they certainly deserve it after what they've been through here. Everybody's been through trouble.
Both men agree working with people is what they will miss the most. Swanson says meeting them one-on-one is the best way to get a feel for the community.
I'm a retail politician. I go out and I pound doors. The last election, I knocked on 7,000 doors.
One piece of advice that helped Ryan through the years came from his father.
And he always said to me, use 15% of your heart and 85% of your brain, and you'll be just fine. You'll get along with people really well, and I mean, I love working with people.
Both men expect the city's growth to continue, and Ryan says that makes it important to continue to be a proactive player in Washington. For North Metro TV News, I'm Mike Johnson reporting.
Mayor Ryan says communicating electronically and holding council meetings virtually makes it more difficult to have one-on-one conversations that he enjoys most. Former state legislator Tim Sanders will be sworn in as mayor, and councilmember-elect Jason Smith will take Swanson's seat in January. The city provided a chance for those who would like to thank Mayor Ryan and Councilmember Swanson. There are 2 giant cards available for a limited time at Blaine City Hall. You're welcome to stop by and sign the cards and express gratitude for their decades of service.